going on, guys? This is Scott from Woke Societies, and boy, have I had a crazy week. So it's been a week since I posted my last video, and a lot of stuff, good and bad, has happened since I posted my last video. I wanted to catch up, you guys, with all the events that took place with Sam Tripoli. Some of the people that have reached out to me in regards to the interview we did with Project Looking Glass. We're going to be talking about the incoming censorship that YouTube is going to be implementing with their new policies and their guidelines. We're going to be talking all about that. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be dropping some quick hitters as of the news that has broken throughout the week and just discuss where this channel is going to be going. So, as you guys know, I put out my episode here, and oh yeah, obviously, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like, share button, hit all that good stuff. Tell all your friends and family. As you can see, guys, I've gained almost 2,000 subscribers since the last time I checked in with you guys. This is definitely from that interview I did with Sam. So, go hit that button. Hit the button. So, as you guys all know, I did an interview on this past Monday night with Sam Tripoli on the Tinfoil Hat Cast. And it was about an hour and a half long, and we hit on so many topics. We talked about QAnon, UFOs, different projects. A majority of it was Project Looking Glass, but he was picking my brain on a ton of topics, and we had an absolutely amazing time. And the video was going, the views on it were going crazy. Within 2 days of it being up, there was about 40,000 views on this video. And it was, I believe yesterday, I'm at work. You guys know I've been working crazy hours now. I barely have time for anything. But I'm getting messages from friends, family, people in the underground media community letting me know that, hey, the interview was taken down. That's what I heard first. I'm like, and so I go to Sam Tripoli's account, and this is what I see. I put a Facebook post up because I couldn't believe I even got on this man's channel. This guy is big time, and I just started doing YouTube 7 months ago, and so obviously I put it on my Facebook, and when you hit the link, this is what comes up. The video has been removed for violating YouTube's community guidelines. So at first, when I had saw this, I thought, wow, I wonder what was said. Like, we didn't talk about anything that was like super like violent or any, like it was all good stuff. It was all, the interview was fantastic. So at first I thought, okay, it was just the episode that was taken down. This dude's channel got deplatformed. Sam Tripoli's Tinfoil Hat Cast podcast channel on YouTube got deplatformed 2 days after we did this interview with me. And I couldn't believe it. And at first I felt guilty, like maybe I shouldn't have brought up some of the topics that we talked about, but it has nothing to do with that. Supposedly, what I'm going to show you guys in a moment, Edge of Wonder, in their episode yesterday, brought this up. And it's caused a huge outrage in the underground media as far as Sam Tripoli's channel getting completely deplatformed. And I'm going to show you guys a video clip. And real quick, this was the conversation. I'm going to show you guys right here. There's nothing in here that I'm going to be super transparent. I messaged Sam myself. I said, bro, our interview is off YouTube. Is YouTube censoring it? And he replied, yup, gone. And I said, that's how you know the topics we were talking about were over target. I'll take that as a fucking badge of honor. And that's the last I was in contact with Sam. This was just yesterday. And he said his channel's gone. And I'm still in disbelief about it. It's crazy. So what I'm going to show you guys here, this was Edge of Wonder checking in with Sam because they were in shock that the channel was also shut down, and Sam's going to be on here just giving an explanation of what happened and the reasons that YouTube gave them as far as to why they shut the channel down. Let's take a watch.
Sam, I don't actually know what's on this video. This is going to be something that we're all watching together, but I asked Sam to comment on everything that went on with his account being deleted, and he sent us this video.
Man, I feel so...
Yeah, just play it.
It's 5 minutes long?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I mean, I asked him for a 1 or 2 minute, but if it's 5 minutes, I think we should let this guy talk.
Okay.
5 minutes. Let's do it.
All right. So, Sam Tripoli from 10
Tinfoil Hat
Productions. Yes. Sorry, man.
Can you put the volume up so we can all hear it?
What's up, Edge of Wonder? How are you? Sam Tripoli here, for those who don't know. I just wanted to say really quickly at the start, thank you to Rob and Ben for reaching out and offering any assistance in this crazy time. For you that don't know, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sam Tripoli, have been deleted, wiped off the face of the earth for nothing. I had gotten no strikes. Nothing at all. I hadn't even gotten an email, or at least I thought I hadn't gotten an email saying why my YouTube channel gotten strikes or been taken down. And later, after I went through my emails, I found an email from YouTube that was sent at 4:49 in the morning. Apparently, they have tweakers working at YouTube, and they sent me basically an email stating that I had got my channel deleted because I had had multiple strikes for basically pitching a product, a pharmaceutical, without a prescription, which isn't true at all. The two sponsors I had were Blue Chew and a CBD company and a weed company. Both of these type of sponsors can be heard on FEC regulated mediums, radio and television. They're often heard all the time. So I don't know what they're talking about. The one sponsor I have, they give you a subscription. You get a subscription for these things, and CBD, it's heard everywhere. All these different mediums, everywhere. People are smoking pot all over YouTube. So I don't know what it is. So basically it gets down to they didn't like my content, which is crazy because my channel came from a place of love, okay? Like, I've traveled the world, and what I've learned about people around the world is that we're all more alike than we are different.
So guys, he keeps going on for a couple of minutes there. But you can see YouTube took him down, and he's never had strikes on his channel before. Usually you get 3 strikes, you're out, and they shut you down. And they sent him an email saying he had previous strikes, but never had an email before that, but still was taken down. And we all know it's due to the content. The topics that me and him were discussing on his channel were deep, life-changing, and they really made you think. And that's why he had me on his channel. He saw my own video on Project Looking Glass. He loved it, he messaged me, and I got on his show. Which is a huge achievement for this channel. And I thanked him for the opportunity, and I feel absolutely terrible that this happened to him. He had 70,000 subscribers on his channel, guys, and YouTube just deleted it. Didn't tell him why, and it's because of supposedly a CBD product that out here in New York, CBD is everywhere. It's advertised online, it's on the radio, and that was their excuse to shut him down. And this is what YouTube is going towards, guys. This is why I'm going to be making a different platform myself, and I'm going to be staying on YouTube because maybe there'll be a chance that they won't take me down. But we'll see. We'll see. So after that, guys, the Edge of Wonder was trying to figure out what video it was that caused them to take it down, and they realized it was mine. And the Edge of Wonder guys actually responded to me right here. It says, we respect all the work you've been doing to expose the truth to the public. Keep up the awesome work. We're working hard to figure out a plan to help creators in this community. More to come. And I said, thank you. You guys inspired me to start my channel, and all I have is love and respect for both of you. Much gratitude. And they liked it. Guys, it's huge for me because these were the guys that I first heard about Q. They kept saying the word Q. I was like, what is Q? And that got me on qmap.pub, and I started reading every drop. So these guys have recognized my channel now. Two big time guys. And it's an absolute, it's just mind-boggling to me how the universe has provided for me my entire life. And it's just a validation that the stuff that I'm talking about on this channel and the things that I'm doing, it's a validation that I'm on the right path, and what we're talking about is ruffling the deep state, big tech. It's ruffling their feathers, and that's exactly what I intend to keep doing until this censorship ends. But I just wanted to show you guys this, and not even that, Praying Medic was talking about it as well. Sam Tripoli's Tinfoil Hat YouTube account has been suspended. Wish people will rely less on Google/YouTube services in the future. And, you know, and Edge of Wonder responded, thank you for sharing. Really appreciate you for bringing attention to this. Let's support Sam Tripoli. He's a good man trying to bring truth out to the public. Hashtag YouTube censorship. So guys, this is a wake-up call. Nothing is going to stop me or any one of these guys. Nothing. We will, if we have to, we will move to other platforms if we're forced to. But if we just decide, oh, screw YouTube, we're getting off of it, that means they win. We need to stay on their platforms to use their platforms against them. This is how we're going to do it. And if we're taken down, we will go somewhere else. Nothing is going to stop us. And I'm telling you guys that now. This eventually will be my full-time gig. The universe is going to provide it to me somehow, some way. It's going to happen. I know this is my calling, and I'm already setting up different platforms right now. So I just wanted to bring up, guys, because this is what YouTube is going to be doing. YouTube is going to delete all accounts that aren't commercially viable starting December 10th. And I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of this entire article because I don't really have to, but pretty much all that means is if you look at the terms and service, which we're going to look at a video of a guy breaking it down, I'm going to have timestamps for that so I can show you how serious this is. There is going to be a change with the language in the terms of service where it's going to say YouTube is the sole proprietor and they can decide if they like your content or not, and if they don't, they can disagree with your content, they will shut you down. And not only that, guys, they're going to be holding creators legally responsible for the content they put on YouTube now, and they can be fined up to $42,000 per video. And I'm not making that number up. You're going to see it in this video that I have here for you guys as well. This is YouTube's way of pushing the conspiracy theorist and the knowledge that they do not want anyone else to hear. They are controlling the narrative. This is an all-out information war. And with the recent Q drops, which I've just pulled up here, this was what? 2 days ago, November 20th. Information warfare. All assets, F&D means foreign and domestic, are being deployed. Some once supported POTUS, have and will turn puppets and puppet masters. Control of the narrative equals control of public opinion. Control of public opinion equals power. Everything is at stake. Old guard power structure being destroyed. Washington Civil War, control the narrative, previous exposure of truth, self-preservation, fighting for survival, information warfare, Q. So right now, guys, the deep state is on the fence. They're being pushed off the cliff, and they're going to be doing everything in their power to control the narrative. And this is a big push where YouTube is going to be deleting small and big channels. They're not going to discriminate and just get rid of them. Bye-bye. Gone. And just another Q drop here. It's the same thing. Control the narrative equals control public opinion. Control of public opinion equals power. How do you control the narrative? Information warfare. Absolutely crazy. So I'm going to show you guys another video here. I don't know if I'm going to play the entire thing from where I want to start and where I want it to end, but I just want you guys to see this because this guy made a video talking about YouTube and the FTC, and he gives a pretty good description of what's to come.
Yeah, they give them a little license. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, guys, and I really do believe this is where I personally have the most worry for us as content creators, is how YouTube is legally protecting themselves here. Content is a responsibility of the person or entity that provides to its service. So once again, YouTube's saying, look, we're not legally responsible for the content. You're responsible, whether you're an individual creator or a business, it's your responsibility. However, YouTube is under no obligation to host or serve content. Look, YouTube has no obligation to host our videos. They don't. They have no obligation for it. And legally, you're responsible for your content. And ultimately, if they don't like the content, they can delete millions and millions of videos, and they can delete millions and millions of channels. It's up to their sole discretion. Hey, take a look. If we reasonably believe that any content is in breach of this agreement or cause harm to YouTube, our users or third parties, we may remove or take down that content in our discretion. Now, here's the thing. So YouTube will continue to delete videos and channels, and ultimately it's from their sole discretion. Like I said, hey, look, if it's harming us as a platform or our users or our business model, we have the right to actually delete that. So let's go ahead and jump into the wording here in the terms of service of what YouTube can delete accounts and videos. And most content creators are really like freaking out about this. YouTube may suspend or terminate your access, your Google account's access to all or part of its services if A, you materially or repeatedly breach this contract, B, we are required to do so and comply with legal requirements or court orders, or C, we believe that there's conduct that creates or could create liability or harm to users or other third parties, YouTube or our affiliates. Wow. Okay, so they're really covering their butt here. And it goes on, and this is where creators are really freaking out. YouTube may terminate your access and your Google account's access to all or part of its service if YouTube believe in its sole discretion that the provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Okay, first off, it's YouTube's sole discretion. Sole discretion. So whatever they want to do, if they say, hey, look, you know what? We don't like this content. We're going to get rid of it. They can do that if it's not commercially viable. And who's to prove? Well, you can't really dispute it. It's like it's their sole discretion. They might disagree with you. Doesn't matter what you do because they're legally protected to do that. That's in this terms of service. Now, this is what I want to say. Ultimately, this is so vague in a sense of commercially viable, and I can tell you that there are times that people want to know what that means, and ultimately what it means is whatever Susan and the YouTube team feels is commercially viable is going to be commercially viable.
You heard it right there. Susan and the YouTube team are going to decide for everybody what they believe is commercially viable. And they get to decide what channels stay and which channels go. And it's, you know, it's their business. In a way, it makes sense, but for the ones that are out there that are woke, they know what's going on in the world. They see what's going on in the world. We know this is a push to control the narrative and to censor anyone telling the truth of what's really going on out there. That's a huge part of this, guys. And you saw it right here. He has the terms of service. He printed out, I've watched this whole video. He printed out all the terms of service since 2005 up till current. And this FTC, I forgot what it stands for, but they are the ones, there's a new law going into effect in the beginning of January, and it has a lot to do with having compliance with children, videos made for children, and that all creators have to abide by, saying that if their channel is not for children, they have to have that option checked off that it's not, you know, viable for children. That's a part of this, but there's other things going on too where YouTube does not want to be fined by the FTC. So what they're doing is changing the legal language in their guidelines to protect themselves. But at the same time, if there are fines incurred, guess who's going to have to foot the bill? It's going to be the creator themselves. It's insane. And right now, YouTube's numbers, as far as their revenue, have gone down all over the world. Conspiracy theory videos has to be one of the top revenue generators because of the amount of views that the videos get. Videos like I do and thousands of other people that are doing now. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So that is where we're at, guys. that's where we're at. So the question is, where do we go from here? So what I've been doing this entire day, this is my only day I have off from work, so I have to put the time in today. I got a podcasting hosting site, and right now I'm waiting to be approved by Google, Apple, Spotify I'm already approved on, and I'm also thinking about doing a SoundCloud here. So I have an episode I put up from 5 months ago. I'm going to be working on this, but guys, I'm going to be on all these platforms. I made a subscription, an account on Subscribestar. It's waiting to be approved right now. So all these things are in the works. BitChute right now, that was the main one I wanted to make. It's just like YouTube, but for whatever reason, the option for creating a channel is down. It's been down all day. I've been waiting for it to get back up. If I get taken off YouTube, that is where I'm going to be going. I'm going to be on BitChute, and I'm going to continue making videos there until the censorship ends. And we all know with Q's list of missions, mission number 9 is censorship. It's the last mission before the end game. So that's where we're going, guys. I've gotten some new equipment on the way. I'm getting a board, a soundboard. We're going to have... I want to do an actual podcast, an actual show, and I'm going to continue making videos like this as well, but I'm going to be looking at Sundays as a live show. I'm going to be bringing in some guests, some local guests around here that I want to get on the show, and we're gonna be doing it big, guys. We're going to be doing it big. This is my baby. I want this channel to grow, and I want it to get to where I need it to be and have this be my full-time gig. This is my calling, so this is what we're going to do, guys. This is the future. Until the censorship ends, this is what we have to do. And we can't give up. It's not discouraging. We just have to re-strategize. We have to adapt to our enemy. And we will win, and we will get there. So, that is that on the censorship. What I want to do real quick is to drop you guys some quick news. I'm not going to go into the meat of the articles, but I just want to catch you up, guys, because this is everything that's been going on. Prince Andrew is seen for the first time since stepping back from royal duties. The headlines were that Prince Andrew is stepping away from the public light altogether because of his connections with Epstein. And not only that, I've also heard he's going to be doing a second interview because the first one was such a debacle. He feels the need to do a second one, so that should provide everybody with some really good content. So we have that going on. We have this. The Ukrainian military police claim 7.4 billion Obama-linked laundering puts Biden group takes at 16.5 million. And right now we have, I believe, Lindsey Graham is going to be investigating the Bidens for this. So this whole quid pro quo against Trump has completely backfired. It was a trap, and now the Bidens are being investigated. And look, this is on Huffington Post, and the other night it was on CNN. I saw it on my phone, and even they can't get around this. They're saying this is big. This is a huge problem. So not only that, we have the Epstein guards. The guards that were watching Epstein, one of them is now willing to cooperate with the prosecutors and is going to talk and spill the details on the suicide, the supposed suicide. So that is huge. We have that going on. And not only that, guys, Horowitz reportedly finds FBI lawyer falsified a FISA document, and this particular document was the one that started this entire 2016 Russia Spygate hoax. Big stuff. The document was falsified by an FBI lawyer. This is all coming out, guys. This is all coming out. And one last big bomb, the one we've all been waiting for. Graham announces DOJ Inspector General report, the IG report, is to be released on December 9th. Testifies before the Senate on December 11th. December 9th, guys. The IG report is going to be out. Unless something super drastic happens where it doesn't... We have a date. We finally have a date. And I got to get a shout out to my boy, the effing doctor. When Q first dropped their weird code, that we really couldn't figure out, the first thing he sent me via Twitter was that maybe IG report is going to be released in December. He was right. He was absolutely right. So kudos to you, Doctor. And the Doctor is going to be probably, hopefully, be co-hosting with me on Sundays for the live shows that I plan on doing. So things are getting exciting. Things are heating up, guys. We have hardcore censorship. So what, I want you guys to leave in the comments what will you define censorship as? Do you think what YouTube is going to be doing, is this the censorship that we're all prepared to be dealing with? I hope my channel doesn't get taken down. I've put way too much work and time and energy into it. But if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to Woke Societies. This channel has now been recognized by 2 big-time underground YouTubers. It's getting big. I have such pride and gratitude of the work that I've done and for all the people that have helped me. Sean out there, who I consider a mentor, a manager, he's helped me big time. He's gotten this channel off the ground. And without my support from my family, my friends, all the digital soldiers out there, I couldn't have gotten this channel to where it's at so quick. Guys, my original goal for this year was 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to most likely be hitting 6,000 by the end of today. That's huge. That's huge. So a big thank you to you guys. So with that, guys, again, hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm going to try to do some more videos this weekend. Work's a killer right now, but I got to keep doing it. But we'll see where the week takes us. And until then, guys, watch out for that censorship and stay woke.